Tehseen Poonawalla, I think this is an illustration once again that if you have an India alliance, pan-India and these 26 parties and so on and so forth, but when it comes to your own turf, for Bhagwant Mann, he's like, I don't want to have to do anything to do with the Congress party. I'm going to contest all 13 seats. So this is a turf war. One second, Tehseen. Yeah. Tehseen. Yeah, Tehseen.
Zaka, can I be honest with you? Anand and Rahul have very often asked me this question on why is there no alliance in Punjab between Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. And the correct answer to give is, look, if we have an alliance, the BJP will grow. Now you come on national TV where 3 of the country's top anchors are anchoring, an AAP spokesperson, and says, no, the Congress is murdered. The reasonable question that you, Zaka, will ask is, then why are you in an alliance with the Congress across the country? So your question, Zaka, what the India Alliance is doing is, this is the media communication. They don't know what to say. No, that's a problem. You could have it's a political answer to give. You come and say the Congress is murdering people, but you're in an alliance with the Congress and you're taking seats on the Congress, the same murdering Congress in Gujarat, say this. So this is the problem. So the India Alliance has to calm down and understand what it has to speak. That's number one. Number two, now let's speak about Punjab. This is the only state, perhaps in the history, and Anand and Rahul, please correct me, where a chief minister lost his own Lok Sabha seat after 6 months of being elected. On a popular vote with more than 90, they lost the Lok Sabha seat. They are now coming and telling people what to do. Not one promise of the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab has been fulfilled. They could not even keep their party together. Congress helped them in the mayor election. Their corporators went and they lost the deputy mayor election after the Supreme Court stepped in. This is the state of Aam Aadmi Party. They have no locus in Punjab. The people of Punjab are actually looking for an alternative. And I disagree with this poll. I don't think the Congress is winning 7. I think the Congress will get the Akali Dal vote, because there is rumors of the Akali Dal merging with the BJP or going with the BJP.
No, Akali Dal going with the BJP or not, we'll have to wait and watch. But one of the aspects is this is not spoken to political parties. One thing we'd like to qualify in this poll, opinion poll, is that 3 Vidhan Sabhas of every Lok Sabha Kshetra has been, or Lok Sabha constituency has been covered. 3 assembly constituencies, every Lok Sabha seat have been covered. The other aspect is these are computer aided personal interviews. One of the things that one needs to understand is that there is a shift in the mood of the voter on ground. Now, it may translate to seats and everybody's projections may be different. But Amitabh Tiwari, would you accept that there is a churn in Punjab? Are people going to turn back to the Rivayati parties, or are they going to perhaps choose differently for Lok Sabha? We'll have to wait and watch. But do you agree that the mind of the voter is a little disgruntled or perhaps not so convinced with what the AAP has delivered in Punjab? Or is it because it's Lok Sabha? How would you read this?
Yeah, see, what happens is that a Lok Sabha election is different from a Vidhan Sabha election, and we have seen this happening to Aam Aadmi Party even in Delhi. See, what is happening is that Punjab has always displayed anti-center politics. But now, there are 3 claimants to the anti-center vote. One is Congress, the other is Aam Aadmi Party, and even Shiromani Akali Dal, by not coming back to the NDA, seems to be holding on to its Jat Sikh and Panthik Sikh voters. So now there is competition among anti-center parties, 3 parties for the vote against the center. And amongst these, it seems, if the survey numbers are true, that the people are backing the Congress because they see it as the national party and also as the principal opponent to BJP at the national level. I agree with Tehseen ji from the fact that AAP and Congress just aligning in the neighboring Delhi and not aligning in Punjab and also forming an alliance in a few other states sends a very confusing message signal to the voters. We've seen this sort of experiment of Congress and the left parties in West Bengal and Tripura, and that has failed disastrously.
No, but if you look at it in Kerala, they are against
BJP
each other.
Also, perhaps is.
No, wherever required, they will ally. Wherever they need to fight with each other because it's a tough war, it's a tough war. As Zaka called it, it is a tough war. Neerja Chaudhary, where do you stand on these numbers? Neerja Chaudhary is not there. Dr. Anand Ranganathan with us. The leaderboard right now says 90-59 out of 155 seats, right up there. We've shown the results across Bihar, across Haryana, across Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, and Madhya Pradesh, and of course Himachal. 155 out of 543 seats, 90 for the NDA, 59 for the India Alliance, 6 going to others. Right now discussing Punjab, where the Aam Aadmi Party is returning a 15% vote share out of the sample that we've collected. We've got the number of respondents from Punjab itself. Zaka was reading out state by state. We'll get to that. But Dr. Ranganathan, do you see a shift in the mind of the voter? Do you agree with these vote share projections? Return of the Congress and the SAD into Punjab?
I think it's too early to say right now, of course trusting the numbers, but there are a couple of points out here, Anand. I think the first one is that AAP and Congress are at loggerheads in Punjab, and of course you will come to Bengal later on. Wherever there is or there was a possibility, and Tehseen might disagree with me, a possibility that Congress might make a comeback, there the allies of Congress, the so-called allies of Congress, have not given it any share at all. And I think that's something that I don't know what Tehseen would say about that, but it reflects in more ways than one about the confidence not in the India alliance, but Anand, rather in what the Modi government has achieved in the last 9 years. And I would love to discuss a couple of startling new data points that have come been disclosed. The first one obviously is that the periodic labor force survey now says that the unemployment is actually even lower than 3.6, it's 3.1. The inflation is actually lower than 5.6, it's 5.2. So there is no problem of Mehngai, there is no problem of Berozgari. What are the issues that the opposition or India alliance is going to be coming together for?
See, there are
Anand,
large,
just-
those are
sorry,
no, those
no,
are questions to make.
Anand, sorry, just to be Anand, I know that my friend Dr. Anand is a fantastic scientist, but I can promise you he's not gone to the market to buy tomatoes, vegetables.
I mean-
No, listen. So I promise you that if
I'm
you
a
say
good cook.
you're a great cook,
Yes.
you're a great cook, but you haven't bought the vegetables. If you
I
say
have.
inflation is not a problem, the viewers of CNN News 18 are going to chuckle.
No, whether inflation is a problem or not a problem, it's a common problem for everybody.
I think we should
In
just look at
Punjab,
the broader
yeah,
picture very
yeah.
quickly. Look, in the north, where the BJP needs to do better, or at least as well as it did in 2019 to get to that figure of 303 plus, it's projecting at 370. It needs to pick up 67 seats. At this moment, it's getting 73 out of 86 projected in just the north. Now that's a big number.
That's huge.
And their gains already 2 and possibly 1 more, so 3. Three seats they're gaining, which tells you, and some of these states are not traditionally states that get swayed, apart from, of course, Bihar and Madhya Pradesh. Himachal and Punjab, we constantly come back to the emotive issues. I don't know if Ram Mandir, the temple, etc., has such a big emotional connect in Himachal and Punjab. Certainly, I'm not discounting the fact that it does. It consolidates the Hindu base. But does it actually have a determining effect? I don't know.
No, I want to come back to Punjab about the point that Amitabh Tiwari made, and I think it's a
just
valid
look at-
point. Yeah, about this.
But fundamentally, the BJP, I know it's not much of a factor in Punjab, but it has, at least by our survey, got 3 seats.
Yeah, 3
which
seats,
is-
one more than last time.
Which
yeah.
is one more than last time. Which tells you that, again, there is a pro-incumbency advantage. The last time we saw a pro-incumbency advantage, discounting the 2019 election, was back in 1971, when Indira, who was split down the middle, the Congress, running Congress R, in fact, came back with a massive mandate with almost 50% vote share.
Yeah, no, but this
Can I add to
anti-center
what Rahul is
politics,
saying?
Nalin,
Yeah.
what Amitabh Tiwari was saying, Punjab has always been, in the 80s it was anti-Indira Gandhi, in the 90s, again, anti the center, and this whole perception that Punjab, because of the farm protest, whatever it is, Modi is not exactly a popular figure there. These numbers of the poll belie that.
I'm not sure I agree with that characterization, simply because in Punjab, this poll is showing 3 seats for BJP as opposed to 2 last
Yeah,
time.
correct.
And those are largely in the areas where the BJP vote share in Punjab has all been concentrated in 2 or 3 or 4
Gurdaspur,
seats.
Hoshiarpur, the northern
in
belt,
those
yeah.
ones. I'm not sure this poll is showing an expansion geographically outside of those seats, while the overall vote share might be increasing. So in Punjab, the real issue is, in Punjab there is an older order of politics which has been completely discredited of both the Akali Dal and the Congress. The voter is trying to find an alternative. It tried to find that in AAP. it seems disappointed by AAP after 2 years of governance, and the BJP has not yet filled that vacuum. It's increasing, but it's not the alternative
is
yet.
there another way
But I
to
do
look
want to
at it
add to
if-
what Rahul is saying.
Okay.
Overall, Rahul made the point about your numbers overall in the Hindi heartland.
Yeah.
Now, the
North.
in the north of
north,
India,
yeah.
in north of India in 2019, the BJP's strike rate was 89%.
Exactly.
Now, if these numbers hold, then the BJP is maintaining that strike rate in North India.
Whether it will hold or not, the big state of Uttar Pradesh coming up in just a bit. But Abhinandita ji, quickly, I've just got 30 seconds. Request you to think about this. When it comes to Vidhan Sabha at the state level, the voter is trusting the Aam Aadmi Party. But at the central level, national level, is the voter moving away from the AAP? Be it Delhi or in Punjab, would you buy that argument? You may not buy this seat projection or the vote share, but is there a worry for the AAP there?
Not at all. In fact, as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, we have nothing to lose but only to gain. Look, BJP has taken 50 years to reach where they are. Given the fact that we are only 10 years old, 11 years old a party, and we have governments in 2 states, and we now have representation in the parliament, in the Rajya Sabha as well, in the Lok Sabha as well now, and the numbers are going to grow rapidly. I don't think that the Aam Aadmi Party has anything to worry about. I think that people are, looking at paying attention to the kind of work we are doing.
Right.
I don't think that there is an alternative to the
There
Aam
is a
Aadmi
reason.
Can
I'm
definitely-
interrupting you because we are
definitely-
compelled to take a break, but we request you to stay on because the conversation will take it forward.